Cancer, welcome to our channel. This is AstroTarot.pro and I am Reverend Isabella Farr. And we're going to read to you today, Cancer, for the month of October. And we're going to begin with the Rider group, with the Rider Tarot cards. Now, we are a little bit late in getting this posted up, but the first 2 weeks of October probably were a little bit frustrating for you because 6 planets were in retrograde. And those 6 planets do not fully go direct until about October 18th. So, Mercury and Jupiter has Aquarian energy for the flow of emotions going through. Cancer, you are a water sign, so you do run deep. You often put yourself in introspection. You often spend time on your own collecting your thoughts, but that's a nature of Cancer because your emotions run so deep. You are struggling to stay on top, and you are on top. As you can see, you are standing amongst many of them, and you're holding your own. It's not easy. It's not coming easy for you. And you often get influenced by your subconscious thoughts. You have a great deal of intuition. You are affected by the moon. Your emotions are heightened under the full moon, so be aware of that for October 20th. But also use that intuition that comes with that heightened emotion into your business, which I'm sure you're already doing. Okay, the Queen of Swords is around you. This is a woman who's also very decisive, takes action, and very wise. You are highly influenced by her, and you have intuitive thoughts going back and forth with her. So that is very interesting because you may get a hunch or an intuition and say to yourself, you weren't even thinking about that, but it was somebody else's conveying that thought to you through telepathy. So realize that. Now, people may be offering you something and you're not seeing it because you're too focused on what you already have. So if you want to change and you want to move forward, fine. If you don't, if you want to maintain, just maintain, then you just stay still and don't worry about it. But I think these things are going to come to a head on their own. So judgment means anything can happen at any time. Pluto energy is erupted, and Pluto can be obsessive. It can make things expand, or it can throw a bomb on things and make things destroyed. So just to let you know, there may be some very drastic changes coming in your very near future. So be prepared for that, okay? It's coming. All right. But don't dishearten. I know you don't like change, Cancer. You like everything to kind of stay the way it is. You're not necessarily a fixed sign, but you just don't like change because emotionally it's too disruptive for you. But here it is where you do have merriment coming in. So whatever's going to happen here when things change, it's going to actually bring more harmony into your life. What you do have to be careful for is getting caught up in the physical or beads and the baubles and misgivings or misleadings that people may provide for you, because this is Capricorn energy. Capricorn likes to invest, but Capricorn can also get suckered into the wrong investment. So be very careful how you weigh up what's coming your way. But you do see that there is more benefits coming to you, more harmony and more enjoyment. And here, of course, we see you carrying other people that may weigh down on you. So you are kind of carrying things that make you feel somewhat overburdened, but at the same time you wouldn't change it, and you're going to keep doing that. So someone in your environment is draining you a little bit, but it's also out of love, so you don't really mind, if that makes any sense, because it's someone we love, we don't mind what we're doing. But the High Priestess is there with you, and that's influenced by the moon. Again, is the subconscious and our intuition and our thoughts. So the High Priestess is someone who's very wise. We have the initials B and J there. So that may or may not mean anything to you or resonate with you. But the High Priestess is definitely someone of much wisdom. It's a mature woman of much wisdom, and you may rely to her from time to time. Okay, so that's your reading for October as far as the Rider deck goes. It's telling you that, in fact, you've been working very hard. You've got a lot of things that you're holding on to, you feel like you're in introspective mode. But the fact is you are moving ahead and things are going to be offered to you. So let's be patient for the changes that are going to happen. This merriment will be there, and that's nice to see. But what I see here is a lot of your competition and decision making, and it's kind of written down on your nitty gritty sense of self, because Cancer, you don't like change and you don't like all this disruption in your area. So let's take a look at Cancer's zodiac cases. We're going to pull a card from each one of the a house, a zodiac sign, and a planet card, and see what we have for message from Astrological Sciences. It's going to affect your 7th house, your house of partners. How nice. It's Aquarian energy, and Aquarian energy is actually good. It's very spontaneous, very flowy, and very elusive. So here's what your astrological reading is about: your significant partners, long-term, romantic, and it's influenced by Aquarian energy. Energy is freedom of loving, rebellious, idealistic, technology. So you have high ideals as to what your relationship should be, and you've actually worked on that and applied it. Aquarius is also, don't forget, ruled by Uranus, which anything can happen at any time. But in this case, it seems good. Number one, you had positive influences in your writer's deck, but also in this instance, you have Chiron, which is actually the healing power and empathy towards others. So you are teaching and learning remedies through your relationship, and apparently it seems to be a give and take kind of thing. So you both balance each other out. Your 7th house, Aquarius influence, and Chiron. That means you have a beautiful significant other, and you are working towards feeling one another at times. And I think you're both sensitive and get bruised here or there in the outside world, and the sanctuary that you have at home is very healing for you with your 7th house partner. Now let's pull one moon sign for you, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, your message from the moon is believe in the impossible. So you may be thinking or discouraging yourself. You may have dreams or goals and then get discouraged, but I actually pulled 2, so let's look at, oh, there it complements each other. Believe in the impossible, look at the bigger picture. You can't get any better than that. This is a blue moon, this is the full moon in Sagittarius, but look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius takes on worldly and universal principles, and that is where you need to apply your work to think bigger, so to speak. So that is for you from moon signs. You have a beautiful reading for the astrological signs as well. Okay, here we go. Your message for the week is responsibility. You need to make peace with or amend as far as responsibility. You have plenty of it, and you not necessarily like it. It's bogging you down, but you're going to have to learn to deal with it and allocate and probably compartmentalize a little bit more than you've been doing, and I think you're going to be able to do that. Okay? All right, Cancer, and that's for October 2021. Now remember, Cancer, this message can resonate with many of you, but also maybe not entirely. Take what parts of it does resonate with you. If you want more individualized reading, by all means, click our links below and request one. But we'd love for you to join our channel, so please give us a heads up if you find this enjoyable, and subscribe to our channel, because we'd love to keep bringing you more and more messages of a diversified nature. I am Isabella Farr, and I am with AstroTarot.pro, and may you always walk in light.